Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tech Showdown. My name is Kevin, and today we're going to be looking at Gunnar Glasses and if they work. So right here we have the Gunnar Desmo Snow, or Onyx I believe, in some cases it's called, and the Gunnar Heat Amber over here, PPK, in red. So I tried out both of these glasses. Chuck these ones on, show you how they look, and yeah, they're quite nice. So what are Gunnars? That's the big question. Why would you even want these? So basically what these do is they're computer glasses, or you could use them for looking at TV screens or any kind of screen like that for long periods of time, if that's your job or you game a lot or things like that. They help filter out the fluorescent light, some of the glare, and basically just filter out some of the bad light that causes eye strain and headaches and dry eyes and things like that. Now there's a lot more complicated and scientific answer that's on their website, so if you really want to know the nitty gritty about how these lenses actually help, you can go check out Gunnar's website, and that will point you in the right direction. Now, so why would you want to wear these? Well, as I said, if you want to reduce eye strain or dry eyes or getting headaches, stuff like that, it's good. If you're a person that gets that a lot, then it could be something to look into, especially if you have to look at a screen a lot for your job or anything like that. Me personally, I don't think I have sensitive eyes. My eyes are pretty good actually. I can look at screens for long periods of time and not get too much eye strain, or I never get headaches or anything like that from looking at a screen, so mine are pretty good. But I wanted to try out the Gunnars anyways because there's a lot of talk about them and if they work and things like that. Now, with that being said, a lot of people say, why would you get Gunnars when you can just use a program called Flux, which will basically change the brightness and contrast on your computer monitor and things like that. Now, personally, I don't like it. I hear a lot of people in the computer industry and stuff that have used Gunnars and Flux, and asking their opinion of the two, and they don't like it either, and they prefer Gunnars a lot more. But I'm not going to make this video so much about that, because that whole argument tends to overshadow what Gunnars are and what they do. And I just don't really want to get into it and make the video about that. This video is just going to be talking about Gunnars and, in my opinion, if they work and what they did for me. So let's just leave the whole Flux argument out of it for this video, because it always seems to dominate the argument of whenever anyone does reviews on Gunnars or anything like that. But I mean, anyone could get Flux, so if you want it, you can just go and get it and try it out, and then it might help you as well. So, getting to the Gunnars, what do they like to wear? So, they give a more warmer tone to everything you're looking at. It's kind of like putting your monitor on a warm setting or something like that. So that's the yellow tint, kind of adds that to it. After a while that goes away and you don't really notice any difference. If you're doing, say, a lot of Photoshop or something like that with different colors, and you need to be able to really see the colors or the tones, then they might not be ideal because they might change the colors slightly, but for anybody else then they'll be just fine. Now they also add a slight magnification, a slight prescription, so there's that too. It's enough to notice, but it doesn't really do anything. I didn't really notice. I noticed there was a slight magnification, but nothing more than that. Now to the key question, do they actually work? Now I'm going to say this for me personally. And as I said, my eyes aren't that sensitive per se. The only difference I noticed wearing the Gunnars and gaming for say 3-4 hours straight and not wearing the Gunnars was my eyes didn't get anywhere near as dry. So usually my eyes would get quite dry and I rub them a lot and they get a little more bloodshot and things like that. That's the only thing I generally tend to get a lot when I'm gaming for long periods of time. Checking on the Gunnars and doing the same, say 3-4 hours of gaming, I didn't notice my eyes were getting as dry at all. They didn't feel anywhere near as dry. So in that sense, they help tremendously. In all the other sense, I don't get headaches or anything like that, so it didn't change that. And my eyes eye strain, stuff like that, getting tired, and I didn't really notice any difference there. So I'd say for people with sensitive eyes, they'll probably help quite a bit, or at least worth trying to see if they do help. However, for people that don't really have sensitive eyes like me, then you're probably gonna see less results in going with Gunnars than people with sensitive eyes. So you'll probably notice, like me, that your eyes will get a lot less dry, but that'll be about it, and that's all I really noticed. So do Gunnars work? For me, they do in that sense, but not really in the others, because the other things didn't really apply to begin with. But it'd be better to watch a video review of someone that has sensitive eyes or something like that, because then they can really, and some people I talked to that would get headaches from looking at screens for long, people that worked in IT, and their eyes would get really dry and tired and all that, and I asked their opinion, what they thought on Gunnars, and a lot of them said, yeah, it did reduce my headaches a lot. My eyes weren't feeling anywhere near as tired. I could look at screens for longer periods of time without feeling like I needed to look away or something because my eyes were getting strained. So for those people, it did actually help a lot. Now, I thank you all for watching this video. I hope it was informative. This is just my personal opinion, but yeah, it's definitely something individual that you're going to have to try for yourself to see if you like. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on Tech Showdown.